What is going on, guys? David Productions 119 here. We are back in the room. I do a lot of my reviews of products. Today we're going to be starting another quick review. Actually, this product just came in yesterday. It's interesting because I ordered it on Wednesday, the 16th, and it came in the 18th, so it came in like 2 days. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like two days. So that's some of the quickest shipping ever. So let me close this door. But let me review this product real quick and then we'll go on to the next part of the video. This is a big part of what I have next for my next plan for my car. So I'll show you guys the box first. Z-Automotive. So if you guys had not been looking, this is like a tool that you use to kind of like access the computer of your car. My braids are, every time I sleep with these braids, it's like they always move, I swear. Anyways, so let's flip the camera on and show you guys what's in here. Alrighty, so here's the box. Here is the part number. You guys can see what it's called, double bypass. So anyways, let's flip this up, open, and oh, there's a taser. No, I'm kidding. I put this in here, but so this is the taser you guys know that you should get if you have a Mopar vehicle. Let me zoom back in. There you go. But let me do a close-up of that. There's a website. You guys can read this real quick. There you go. You gotta make sure to read the user manual. It's not included in this, but it's on the website right there. But yeah, so this is the taser. And what's cool about this is that I just updated this a couple days ago, like a week ago. I plugged a mini USB that I got from my couple that I bought into my computer, and I updated it so it has the latest firmware. So it has some new cool features that I'll go over in my video. I have a couple more things planned with this. There's a reason why I bought this. I'll show you guys this real quick, but there's a reason why. Because I had this, it came with the car when I bought it used, so there's a reason I bought this. So let's go over what you get. You get two things in here. Number one, this is really cool. So what this is a fuse tap. You guys can see there's the exact fuse that my car takes. I forget what it's called. I think it's like a mini or something fuse. I don't know. I forget the exact name of it. But what it comes with is you tap this and like you take out a fuse, you put this in, and you put the fuse in there, and then connect this up to here. There's the cord. I don't really want to open up this bag. But all that's in here is the double bypass, which basically taps into a fuse, which means you don't have to have this plugged in to your cabinet at all. So that's where it plugs into. Look, so there's the ground right there, and where's right here? That's where that connects to. So that you put that into a fuse location, put the fuse in there, connect that to there, ground that off. And then there's two more cables right here, the green and yellow. These connect to parts inside of the trunk. I'll show you. I'll do a video actually on all this, on installing this, just because it's a cool video. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this after or before, so I have a really big plan. Hopefully the part actually comes in. I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups and I bought this tool from this guy, so hopefully it'll come in. I hope it comes in, or else I can get my money back. So whenever you guys are doing that stuff, use PayPal goods and services because you can hopefully get your money back. So anyways, just want to show you guys the taser bypass, double bypass thing. This came to about like 60, 70 bucks. So it's a pretty fairly good deal. Just want to close this thing. I just noticed this actually, look in the box, it looks like a demon almost, like a challenge, because look at the hood scoop. Yeah, it's definitely a demon, I think. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Let's cut to the next clip. Alright, guys, what is going on? David Productions 119 here. I am currently chilling in my garage, and here's the reason why. Let me flip the camera around. So yeah, my car is back, and the quality's not great. I need some more lights in here, but yeah, I need to put some new lights in up there. I might go later on to get some even up there. I'm obviously gonna be putting more lights in, but here it is. She's back. In terms of being fixed, she's 100% fixed. There's two things that I'm still worried about that I think are causing bad MPGs. Other than that, she's good. See, they even put a new emblem back in. I'm happy about this, so I don't have to keep playing with that. They literally put it in the exact same spot that I would have put it in. So right there. I'm probably gonna be getting some new fog lights. Like as of right now, I don't think I'm gonna be getting a new bumper for a while. Once this one breaks, or if this one breaks again, I'll get the SRT8 one because it looks a lot better. But for now, this one's perfect. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so currently, I'm trying to think. Currently, right now I am installing a couple things. You guys can see a bunch of tools. I barely have enough space in here, so I mean it works. It's better than nothing, but the negative terminal disconnected right now, and I'm currently waiting just to see if it'll reset my computer for my MPGs. I just want to make sure if I can do that, and I'm just waiting a little bit more time. Just a bunch of stuff just laying around. Let me show you guys what I'm going to be installing today. I might film this because honestly, oh, before I need this, look at this. You guys know how I was talking about this in my last video. So I just found out since I got my car back that my auto dimming mirror is a different connector. So this will not work, which means I have to return this. It was 30 bucks. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I don't need this anymore. So I'm sorry if I led you guys in the wrong direction. I didn't even know myself. I thought it was the same connector. But the mirrors have two different connectors. I think the one I have is a 14 pin, and the newer Dodge Charger Challenger stuff has like 10 pin. So this is a 10 pin connector, you guys can see. So this will work for your new Mopar vehicles, but not the 11 to 14s. I'm kind of annoyed about that, but I gotta keep it moving. I'm just trying to think because I just zoned out for a second, so sorry about that. But she looks beautiful. The paint is all clean. Everything looks good. As of right now, I'm just waiting some more time. Just waiting for stuff to happen. As I said before, this is my setup right now. I have my, what do you call it? My starter with the flashlight on. Waiting a couple more minutes for the terminal. Oh yeah, anyway, so besides the dome guard thing, let me show you guys what else. So I can't install the dome guard technologies thing, but today I'm going to be throwing in the Z-Auto bypass. I'm going to be wiring up the backup camera with this. I was saying before how the Rover is cool, but I can't use it, but I actually have to use this now. I might try to see if I can find a 14 pin connector and wire this up later, but for now I'm just going to probably throw that in. And then also, I might be installing these 345 badges. I don't know yet, just because it is still kind of cold outside. So I don't know if I want to install these today because they might just fall off. So I might hold on to those. And then also I'm going to be installing these puddle lights today. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully everything works. These should be the easiest thing to throw in. As I said before, I might throw the 345 badges in. I don't know yet, but it looks pretty good. Let me flip the other camera. How do I do that? Why can't I flip the other camera? There we go. The other badges, I might throw these in today. We'll see. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next part. I just wanted to tell you guys a couple things that I can't use the dome guard technologies thing. There is a 14 pin connector for this car, like a different one for Tacoma, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use that one, just because. So as of right now, once this is done, I'm probably going to. I was debating on whether I should connect the Z-Auto bypass right now or wait till the terminal. I'm probably just gonna wait. So I'm gonna throw that back in, like reconnect the terminal, see what the computer is reading, then do the Z-Auto bypass. And I might film that depending. Just as of right now, it's kind of hard to get an angle in here. I don't have great lighting right now, so especially in here. So I have to fold down all the seats to get in there. You guys can see it's kind of dark, so yeah. Let me catch you guys in the next scene. Let me catch up with you guys in the next scene. I can't talk. Alrighty guys, so I'm doing a quick voiceover for some of these clips just because it's easier. And also it's not as long, so here you go. So let me show you guys the clip that I pushed right here. There's gonna be a hole right here, right where my fingernail is. You put a screwdriver in there and push, and they should just pop out. So that's how you do it. And you just get the new one and just shove it back in. I can't do it with one hand, so shit, I can try. There we go. You guys can see RT. Oh, this one's flipped. This one's for the other side. Damn it. I think there should be a way to orient this different. So let me see if I can do that real quick. Alright guys, so I did it. My car's a little bit dirty. And that's what it looks like. So these are the other ones. I'm going to keep these just because they have the LEDs that I had bought for these still. So I'm going to do the other side and I'll catch up with you guys in the next part. I don't want to show you guys the other side because that's the side that's going to be annoying. As you guys can see, that's what it's going to look like at night. And yeah, it's not going to look as cool as the light, or the light's not going to be as bright as just having this. So it's the one thing that kind of sucks, but like I have these lights here, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, it just looks way better. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next scene. Alright guys, the next step is to remove the interior trunk liner. So there's some Velcro in the front, and then you undo the Velcro that's attached to the seats right there. It's like up there, and then you fold the seats down. And next step is this is going to be interesting because I have to get to up here because that's where I'm going to be working. It's going to take a little bit to get there. So in this part of the video, I was just crawling into the trunk to go by the canvas system, which is underneath right there. There's a clip. You get a pry tool, one of those clip removers. I think it was in one of my videos I linked it to, or I had a link to it, so I'm just grabbing that right now. And I'll be using that clip remover tool to remove that one clip. And then I'll be able to access the canvas system. So I sped all these clips up to 3 times speed, just because it'll be faster. I'm struggling a little bit with the clip because it's kind of weird like how it's shaped, so like I really get under it and I didn't want to break the clip even though I had more, so I don't know, I was kind of struggling. Don't make fun of me. So anyways, I got the clip out, I put it somewhere secure just so I didn't lose it, pried out the canvas system, the camera kept falling, it was very hard to get an angle, I was blocking the camera kind of, I was trying to get close because I couldn't see what I had to do and I didn't want to break a clip, so I'm sorry if the angle's really bad. I just wanted to show you guys some hands-on stuff I was doing or I've been up to. I'm going to be adjusting the camera. There you go. I just adjusted the camera, so the angle's a little bit better. And it's really hard to do this with the pry tool. I don't know why I didn't switch to a flathead screwdriver. I was having a lot of trouble. I just didn't want to get back out and do it, so I was just doing it with the pry tool. So I wouldn't recommend it. I'll just grab a flathead screwdriver. So I opened it up, and then I'm still struggling to get it open. As I said, I was struggling just because I should have used a flathead, and then I was trying to plug the connectors in and I couldn't get them in properly. In this clip right here, I couldn't get the 2 connectors in because I thought I didn't want to break the wiring, so I didn't want to like have to do any soldering or anything. So I was trying to get the clips in right here, and it's just kind of just like I was just like, whatever, let me just see if I can get it without breaking them. So yep, alright guys, I got it in. The only reason I was struggling was because this thing was stupid underneath and I got it back on. I had to like bend some of the plastic to make sure it was fitting underneath. Alrighty, so in this part of the video, I basically just got out of the trunk and then, I got out of the back seat and I just hopped into the trunk and started playing with the battery. So basically, I just wired the connector from the canvas system from the Z-Automotive. I wired it through, and I had to ground it to the battery terminal. There, not to the actual terminal, but there's a ground right by the battery. It's like right where I'm unbolting it, right there. So that's where I'm grounding it to, and then basically I just tap into the fuse box after that. So right here I'm just undoing it. I got a little bit confused because it was opposite of what my ratchet had been saying, because it was set on loosen, but I was tightening it. A little bit confused about why that works, but that's how it is sometimes, I guess. So you just gotta do whatever you gotta do to make it work. So that's what I was doing right here, making sure everything was working. It took a little bit of extra time, I don't know why. This whole part of this whole, like, all these clips or whatever took me a little bit longer than normal because it wasn't working out for me, so I just had to make sure I was doing it correctly.
And after the fact, this ground was very cheap, so my friend had to just come over and he basically, because I wasn't really good at crimping wires, so he basically crimped the wire for me and then connected them and gave me a better ground. So right here, I connected to the fuse. I connected to the fuse tapper, and I'm basically just looking at what fuses to use. So that's what I'm looking at right here. You're supposed to use fuse 37 to tap into the radio, so that's right there. And in this clip coming up right now, I'm going to be zooming in. As I said, I was a little bit confused because I never did wiring before, so my friend usually did all my wiring. So I'm looking at the fuses, and it's the 15 amp blue one on the right. I'm going to be pointing an arrow to it next to the yellow one, right next to the yellow one. So that's the exact fuse I'm going to be tapping into. I'm showing you guys the other fuses and stuff, just counting to make sure it's the right one. But yep, that blue one that I just tapped was the right one. So looking at what to see what it was, and it was a 15 amp. So I connected the fuse tapper to that right there. I keep zooming in just because I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So I'm sorry guys if you guys think this is stupid for me doing a voiceover. It took me a long time to do this for some reason, so I just wanted to make sure that it was correct. So I just wanted to make sure none of the wiring was messed up, because I did have a couple electrical issues after I tried to throw on my dash camera. So I had a clip on about that, but I deleted it because I didn't want to show you guys that because it was kind of boring. So just connecting the fuse tapper right now, and let's move on to the next scene. Alrighty guys, so whenever you're doing wiring, I forgot to tell you guys, make sure to test your connections before you put everything back together, or else you're going to be taking a lot of things back apart. So right here, I made sure everything was good, and then I made sure the taser worked by plugging it in, and then I also just pressed my lights to make sure I pressed the unlock and lock button a couple times just to make sure the taser is working. You guys can see they're flickering, which is the light show. And as of right here, I'm just putting the taser in its location where I'm going to keep it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Catch up with you guys in the next scene. Stay tuned for more videos. Have a good one, guys.